District's right.
Daddy went to Guyana.
They just completely took our video and just turned it upside down. I'll assume that might be Lester. That might be Lester. Okay.
Welcome
to the J&O Show,
where we talk about
things that we were never told. I'm Jay.
And I'm O.
And now you know.
If you guys are new to our channel, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you can know when we upload. All right? So today, fam, we're going to be talking about something that's, what would you call it? I'm trying to think of what people call the phrase. Not cliche, but it's something that you've heard of before. Why do good girls like bad boys?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little weird coming from us, guys. I don't think she necessarily like bad boys. I'm not sure. Maybe you can correct me. I remember there was a bad boy a while ago, but you didn't necessarily speak about that. Like, but girl, woo, yeah. Girl, I miss. I mean, he was crazy, so I'm happy he gone. But sometimes on the, he made me. You didn't speak about him like that. You were just sort of like, you're a little crazy. I don't.
He be like, shut up. I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again.
So
okay, I definitely was not a bad boy. So
you know what? It's interesting because I don't necessarily think that most women necessarily want a quote unquote bad boy.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But I think it's what they bring to the table as far as swag.
So
is concerned.
So when people say that, it's really, she's right, it's not really that they like bad boys. They tend to like guys who, I think for some strange reason, I guess this is more of a conversation than a statement, but a lot of women like guys who aren't simping over them.
Yes and no.
Because they want the backbone.
Yes, definitely. You want a man. You want a man.
See,
okay?
See.
Most women, they like the quote unquote alpha male, I guess.
And that's what it really is. It's not really a bad boy. Right.
They want a guy who's able to hold his own, who's able to stand up for them, put them in their place if need be, but in a respectful way. I feel like all women want that. They may not necessarily say it, but I think that they all want it to a certain extent. Like I said, not coming at you kind of like crazy, like you a caveman, like I am man, hear me roar type thing, not like that. But want a guy that's going to be able to take care of you, want a guy who's going to stand up for you, a guy who can hold his own, who's not going to like be a little, if situations come up.
Dang, wow.
No, I'm just keeping it 100. Okay, you want a guy that's going to be able to handle his business, just like I'm pretty sure most guys want a female who can handle her business. And when I say, okay, let me rephrase. I feel like most guys want a woman to be a woman.
I don't know what that means. I'm putting it on the spot. Seriously. To
be feminine.
Well, most guys do want a woman to be. Most. That's not, some guys like tomboys.
I don't know. Well, maybe I should just speak about me then. Because that's what I know I want. And at least most of the people that I deal with, like my friends and stuff like that, same thing. They want a guy who is just that, who is able to, be able to take care of them and be able to do it in such a way. When you said being a simp, I think that it's nice to a certain extent. Like you do want to know that your guy is head over heels for you. I think any woman would want that.
You know what's funny?
But not necessarily to the point where it's just like, I don't know. I was gonna say where it's like I know exactly where you're going.
Yo, because I've seen a lot of situations where women don't necessarily seem to want the guy that is head over heels for them. They want the guy that
because they don't feel as though he's alpha male.
Right. But
so
see, it's all this. It's all connected, right? So look, I don't necessarily think that women want a guy who seems head over heels. I think that's the fantasy that you're sold, but that's not what actually happens and what you see. So there's a fantasy that is sold, which is you want Prince Charming. Prince Charming either got a kingdom or a job.
Bruh.
So there's that. You can't be a prince if you ain't got no kingdom, right? You got a kingdom, you have means.
Right.
You can provide.
You got them coins.
One thing better than owning a vault full of cold hard cash, and that's swimming in it.
Exactly. So you can provide, right? You got all of this stuff. You got your stuff together. You don't see no Prince Charming showing up and his robes and his royal robes and stuff is all tattered and torn, right?
Okay.
He got his hair did a certain way, maybe not too much. You don't want, because if he's doing more than you might be like, I don't know, he's doing too much. That's most women. There's some women, if you in the hair and the dude take care of his hair, it's gonna mean a lot to you. So that's all. And of course he comes, he romances you, sweeps you off your feet and all of that stuff. Yeah, that sounds good. Yes, thank you Disney for giving us all of those beautiful pictures that we get to sit here and act like really what it is. But what really happens is that when you sit in there, the woman is looking at the dude who tends to not show her any interest. Is that really what it is? No. It's not even about whether the guy shows interest or not. It's about does he command a presence when he walks in the room. That's what it is. It seems as if women are looking and they're going, oh, I want the guy who don't want me because you just all in my butt. You all like every time I turn around, you in my face. That's not what it is, because if you're that guy that has that confidence and you showing her attention, she's going to like it.
True.
It's all about you being confident in who you are. Most of the time, the guys that have this level of confidence tend to be the jock, the popular guy,
right?
Whatever. And then there are some women who are really attracted to guys who are smart and they're arrogant because they're smart. The thing of it is being confident in who you are and what gifts you have. Everybody has different gifts. But guess what? If you cook better than everybody and you have confidence in your cooking, it will translate to the rest of your life.
That's true.
You're good at something.
Very true.
Everybody is. I think we live in a society that spends so much time looking at what somebody else has that they don't appreciate and turn what you have into something.
Right.
I don't do this like that guy does it. I don't play the instruments like that guy does. Oh, I sure wish I could sing. That's a big one because I wish I could sing too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish I had my money like they had, but you didn't put in the work.
Right.
You didn't, you didn't think to monetize your gift if you even decided to use your gift, if you even knew what your gift was. Because most of us don't spend time looking for our gifts unless we were put in a position where somebody was telling us, look, you need to be finding out what you're gifted at so you can turn that into, monetary. You got to turn that monetary. That's going to be the way that you're going to get your money. That's how you're going to get influence, how you're going to be put in certain situations. That's how all of that is going to happen. So now we have the peanut gallery slowly just showing up and bursting into the scene here. They came down, I don't know, they might have heard me because my voice carries.
No.
So they might, okay, they didn't hear me. But they came down here, they probably want something. Do y'all want something? Do you want something? Okay, you can't have cookies right now because we're shooting the show. No, you can't. Oh, can they have chips? I don't know if they got chips. I haven't been here, guys. I went on a little vacay.
This chips right. Daddy went to Guyana.
They just completely took our video and just turned it upside down. I'll assume that might be Lester. That might be Lester.
Okay. All right, push pause.
Yeah. Boy,
try this again.
we are having a time getting this out. Look, be confident in what it is that you do.
Yes.
That is the key to you gaining confidence in the rest of your life.
Yes.
Figure out your strengths. Try to find people to help you fill in your weaknesses.
Yes.
So, if you're great with making food and you want to turn that into a business, but you're not really great at business, Find somebody who's great at business. If that's their gift and they gift of business with your gift of whatever it is that you do, and you put your two gifts together, you have a beautiful business.
Yes. And that all goes back to the point.
Boy, if you don't.
That pretty much all goes back to the point that, like we were talking about originally, that it's what Jay was saying as far as the whole confidence thing, as far as what women are attracted to, not the whole fact that the guy is necessarily a bad boy. Because when you think about a true bad boy, to me, it's somebody who is probably going to be not the type of person you necessarily want to be in a committed relationship with, probably because they might be stepping out on you, someone who may be abusive, someone who may be out in the streets, in every sense of the word, out in the streets. So that's not necessarily, I think, what women are going for, but they're looking for that confidence, basically, to sum up what we were talking about in that regard.
Yeah. So I just wanted to help the guys to get perspective. Those of you out there who, you know, maybe looking for a relationship or like someone and wondering why they don't like you. It's a little different for women to me. Because I think the things that attract guys to women vary a little bit more in terms of like, you know, just meeting and seeing people. Because for the most part, I know with me coming up, it was just sort of like, you know, it was that thing, that intangible thing that you either have or don't have, and it did have a lot to do with femininity. For me, everybody's not like that. Some guys like, you're a tomboy, I don't care if you don't do your hair a certain way, and if you don't walk a certain way, and this, that, and the third. It all depends on the situation that they're in. A lot of us tend to like people who are like our parents for some reason, some really strange reason. But it's a part of psychology.
Yeah,
you know, it's what you grow up around. But yeah, so we just wanted to sort of put that out there, more to help people to understand that it's really about like you being confident in your abilities and taking the time to develop your abilities, your gifts.
It goes a long way.
So huge, and it will help you even in finding a mate. And I think that we just sort of wanted to put that out there.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That it does.
Okay, I guess we're about to wrap this here up then.
Yes, because we got interrupted like 18 million times.
It was crazy.
Hopefully this is all going to come together and you guys get our point. But if you guys enjoy this topic, let us know. Give us a huge thumbs up.
Indeed.
Also, if you guys have any ideas for future topics, please make sure you put that down below in the comments section and write #NextShow, so that way we can filter through and find the topics that you want to hear, because we want to give the people what they want.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right, but that's gonna be it for now.
All right, y'all.
Until next time.
Deuces.
See ya.
No. All right, peace.
Press the off button.